Welcome to the Magnolia Bank Branch 47 Mortgage Live Transfer Campaign. In this campaign, our agents are the frontline stars. What you'll be doing is dialing out to veteran homeowners and speaking with them about the potential benefits of a cash-out refinance for debt consolidation. Basically, you're the bridge that connects these homeowners to a Magnolia Bank qualifying banker who can help them improve their financial situation. Today, we'll explore who we are, what we do, and how we do it in order to deliver real results for our clients. Hi, I'm Maggie Banks, and I've spent years helping call center agents stand out with impactful campaigns. I'm thrilled to guide you through your journey so you can be the best at what you do while contributing to this campaign. By the end of this presentation, you'll see how we combine script training, campaign filters, and the proper handoff technique to deliver live transfer leads that qualify as a sale. Now, a few essentials. There are certain things we have to include in the script and a few lines we absolutely can't use. First, we'll walk through the core script, how to introduce the idea, how to highlight the benefits, and then how to smoothly transfer the call. After that, we'll cover the do's and don'ts, what we can say and what's off limits. Finally, we'll dive into some sales skills and common rebuttals so you'll feel fully prepared. In this section, I will read over the script for you so you can get a general understanding of the flow and what's required. Please keep in mind this is our only approved script and must be used verbatim. Hi, homeowner name. My name is Maggie Banks, and I'm calling with the VA Mortgage Department recorded line here at Magnolia Bank. Just in case we're disconnected, my callback number is 702-620-5510. We're just reaching out to homeowners and city name today just to provide some information on how to maximize the benefits of your home equity under the VA government guidelines. Homeowner name. Not sure if you're familiar, but our veterans do have some entitlements. So, we're just offering a free benefits analysis to see if we could potentially reduce your overall monthly payments. Are you currently utilizing your VA loan for the property on street name? If yes, proceed. If no, politely end call. Let's pause for a moment. If the homeowner you're speaking to is a veteran, make sure to always thank the veteran homeowner for their service by saying the following. Thank you so much for your service. Definitely respect and appreciate you. Homeowner. Name. What's your current mortgage balance at this time? Ask. Do you happen to have a second mortgage or home equity line of credit? If they have a second mortgage or a home equity line of credit, make sure to add the loan amount to second mortgage. Add to mortgage balance in mortgage balance field so you can capture what they owe in total for their home. Let's continue. Homeowner name. Property values have been going up. What would you estimate your home to be worth in today's market? Note, use the homeowner's stated value or Zillow value, whichever is higher. If the homeowner does not know the value, determine the value you need to qualify your lead and then offer that value by saying, do you think your home is worth at least $300,000? Let's pause for a second to recap what qualifies as a lead. Quick eligibility snapshot. Do not read this part out loud. Green leads must be veterans in VA loans with a $150,000 plus balance and must have $15,000 in credit card debt or $25,000 in overall high-interest consumer debt. Auto loans do not count for green. Let's continue with the script read. And then I'm assuming you have made at least 6 payments on this mortgage? If prospect has not made 6 payments, end call. Have any of your mortgage payments been late by more than 30 days in the last 12 months? Wonderful. Have you had any type of bankruptcies, foreclosures, or forbearances within the last 2 years? Note, if prospect has been late more than once in the last year, or had a foreclosure, bankruptcy, forbearance, or modification in the last 2 years, end call. Would you say you have $15,000 or more in high-interest credit card debt? Note, if yes, go green. If not, ask follow-up question. Okay, Do you have at least $25,000 in overall high-interest consumer debt, such as personal loans or sales finance accounts not including your auto loan? Note, if yes, go green. Okay, great. Well, based on all the information you shared, homeowner name, it does look like you may qualify for some excellent benefits. We're almost done here. I'm just going to introduce you to my qualifying banker, since they are licensed in your state to provide you with a quote. You're going to hear some ringing, but I'll be on the line with you the entire time. Initiate conference call. When QB answers, say, "Hey, qualifying banker name, great to hear your voice again. I have Mr./Mrs. homeowner name on the line with us now. They are in a VA loan with a state home value, and a state mortgage balance, loan balance. They meet all credit requirements and have $15,000 in high-interest unsecured debt. We were just curious to see how much money they can save. Mr. or Mrs. homeowner name, does that cover everything we just discussed during our conversation? Great. You are in excellent hands. Qualifying banker name, can you take the call from here? Thanks. You all have a great day. At this point, you will disconnect from conference and disposition your lead as a transfer in order to get credit for the sale. This covers our script. Next, we'll dive into the campaign filters. Let's do a quick recap on the script to ensure we understand what's most important and how to properly convey your message. Let's start with the introduction. When you begin the call, you'll say, "Hello, this is your name from the VA Mortgage Department on a recorded line here at Magnolia Bank. Just so you have it, if we get disconnected, you can call me back at 702-620-5510. Then you'll explain, "We're reaching out to homeowners in your area to offer a way to maximize your home equity under VA guidelines, potentially freeing up cash flow and improving your financial situation through a cash-out refinance." Now let's cover the key questions you must ask. First, confirm. Are you currently in a VA loan for the property located at their address? If yes, proceed. Always thank them for their service by saying, "Thank you so much for your service." Then ask, "What is your current mortgage balance? Do you have a second mortgage or home equity line of credit?" Add those together. For property value, ask, "What would you estimate your home is worth today?" To ensure they haven't recently refinanced, ask, "You've made at least 6 payments on this mortgage and haven't refinanced in the last 6 months, correct?" For credit, have any mortgage payments been late by more than 30 days in the past year? And any bankruptcies or foreclosures in the last 2 years? They should say no. For debt qualification, ask, "Do you have at least $15,000 in high-interest credit card debt?" If not, ask if they have at least $25,000 in total consumer debt, excluding auto loans and mortgage debt. If they meet that threshold, you can proceed. Finally, you'll wrap up by saying, "Based on what you've shared, it looks like you may qualify for some great benefits. I'm going to introduce you to our qualifying banker who's licensed in your state to give you a quote. You'll hear some ringing, but I'll be on the line with you the whole time." This concludes the script portion of this training. Let's move on to campaign filters next. Now let's talk about the filters. You'll only transfer leads to our green lead partners in Santa Rosa, California, or Indianapolis, Indiana. The homeowner must have a VA loan with at least a $150,000 existing mortgage balance and at least $15,000 in unsecured debt. For loan-to-value, LTV, you'll divide the current loan balance by the property value and make sure it doesn't exceed 80%. We do not accept free and clear properties or purchase transactions, only cash-out refinances. Also, we do not accept leads from Alaska, Hawaii, Iowa, Maine, Maryland, New York, Texas, or Washington. Medical, automobile, motorcycle, tax, and student debt do not qualify as valid debt. In this section, we will briefly go over how to calculate the LTV to make sure your lead does not exceed 80%. For calculating loan-to-value, LTV, Simply divide the current mortgage balance by the property's current value. For example, if the loan balance is $150,000 and the property value is $200,000, you would take the balance, which for this example is $150,000, divided by the home value of $200,000, which equals 75%. The existing loan balance must be at least $150,000 or more after you have added the first mortgage balance with a second mortgage. Do not add the homeowner's unsecured debt to the loan amount before running this calculation. Before we dive into conversations with homeowners, it's important to remember, objections are not rejection. They're simply questions or concerns that need clarity. The following are the most common objections you'll hear, and the exact rebuttals you should use word for word. Deliver these calmly, confidently, and conversationally. Stick to the script, and you'll build trust while moving the conversation forward. Let's go over the most commonly used rebuttals for the most common objections. Objection: I'm not interested. Rebuttal: I get it. Many folks felt the same until they saw how much they could save. Give me 2 minutes to show the potential, then you decide. Objection: what is this about? Rebuttal: my goal today is to gather details so we can see if you qualify to reduce your overall monthly payments, not to make any promises or have you make any final decisions. Objection: I'm busy right now. Rebuttal: totally fine. What time later today works for a quick 5-minute check? I'll work around your schedule. Objection: is this about a refinance? Rebuttal: A. Many people aren't fully aware of the home equity options available to them right now in the current market. So we're just helping folks understand their refinance options so they can make an informed decision. That's all it is, just free information. Rebuttal: being that you are a homeowner, the option to refinance creates the most affordable plan when looking into reducing your overall monthly payments, freeing up cash, and improving your overall financial picture. Objection: I'm already working with someone. Rebuttal: great, you should. I'm not replacing anyone. I'm simply giving you another option. If it saves you more, it's worth a look. Objection: what's the catch? Rebuttal: no catch. It's a free, no obligation benefits check to see if government-backed options improve your monthly position. Objection: I don't think I'll qualify. Rebuttal: many are surprised when they do. Let's do a quick eligibility check. It's fast and free. Objection: I don't want to add more debt. Rebuttal: understood. This is about consolidating high-interest balances to reduce total monthly outflow and stress. Objection: I've heard bad things about these programs. Rebuttal: there's a lot of noise out there. Magnolia Bank has a strong track record helping homeowners reach real savings. Objection: I'm worried about fees. Rebuttal: most fees can be rolled in. Your banker will itemize. You can walk away if the numbers don't make sense. Objection: I've had financial issues in the past. Rebuttal: life happens. These programs exist to help you reset. Let's see if the current guidelines work for you. Objection: I need to talk to my spouse first. Rebuttal: absolutely. Want me to schedule a quick 3-way so you both hear the same details and can decide together? Objection around low rate concern. Keeping your low rate may still be best. This is just intel. See the full picture, then decide. Worst case, you confirm you're already optimized. Objection around home equity line of credit preference? Totally fair. Let's run benefits analysis side by side. HELOC versus refinance. If it doesn't improve your position, we part as friends. Objection: if you can't beat my rate, I'm not interested. Rebuttal: rates dipped recently. Last time they bounced back quickly. Let's run numbers so you don't miss a window. Objection: I'm good where I'm at. Rebuttal: I'm sure you've seen the news lately. Rates just got lowered. Not sure if you remember, but around this time last year, they dipped briefly and then shot back up to the highest levels we've seen in decades. I'm not saying that's exactly what will happen this time, But we don't want homeowners to miss the window while they're down. Let's run the numbers and see how much you could actually save. From there, you decide if it's worth moving forward or not. As a smart homeowner, it's always best to stay informed rather than miss out on a chance to reduce your overall monthly payments and potentially save hundreds of dollars a month. In this section, we'll go over sales psychology and rapport building techniques to help you become a sales pro. Here are some statements you can make to engage your prospect and gain their interest. Security. Imagine never worrying about the next payment. How would that feel? Pride and confidence. Most homeowners who take advantage feel relieved they acted earlier than others. Monetary gain. That $400 to $600 you save monthly could cover gas, groceries, or investments. Self-preservation. Without this adjustment, the bank keeps winning. Why give them extra money? Freedom of mind. Debt stress keeps people awake. This ends that cycle. Self-expression. This is about you taking back control, not being told what's possible. Legacy. Every dollar saved compounds into more you leave for family. Anger and frustration. Banks profit off inaction. This flips the script. Recognition. Smart homeowners in your area are already benefiting. Be ahead of the curve. Advanced sales techniques. Rapport building, matching, and mirroring. In sales, especially in mortgage and refinance conversations, success isn't just about the product, it's about people. Advanced sales techniques like rapport building, matching, and mirroring can transform a simple call into a trusted connection. Let's break it down. Section 1. Rapport building. Rapport is about creating comfort and trust quickly. Homeowners need to feel they're talking to a real person who understands them, not just a salesperson reading a script. You can build rapport by using their name, showing genuine interest, and acknowledging their concerns before moving into solutions. For example, "I hear you, John. A lot of homeowners are feeling the same way right now." This shows empathy and positions you as a partner, not a pushy salesperson. Section 2. Matching and mirroring. Matching and mirroring are subtle psychological techniques that make the homeowner feel like you're on the same wavelength. If they speak slowly, you slow down. If they sound upbeat, you mirror that energy. You can also mirror word choice. If they say monthly payment, you repeat monthly payment instead of switching to installment. These small adjustments make people feel understood at a subconscious level. Section 3. Tone, energy, and body language. Even though this is over the phone, tone is everything. If they sound hesitant, lean in with calm reassurance. If they sound confident, match that confidence with certainty in your words. Picture your own body language while you talk, sitting up straight, smiling, because it comes across in your voice. The goal is to create harmony between you and the prospect, so the conversation feels natural and collaborative. Section 4. Applying to objections. When you hit an objection, don't fight it. Align with it. Use rapport and mirroring to diffuse tension. For example, prospect says, "I'm not interested." You respond, "Totally fair. A lot of folks told me the same thing at first." Notice how you matched their concern, built rapport, and kept the door open. From there, you can pivot into a rebuttal with confidence. Rapport building, matching, and mirroring aren't tricks. They're advanced communication tools. They help you create trust, reduce resistance, and guide homeowners toward solutions that improve their financial lives. Master these techniques, and you'll notice your calls feel smoother, your objections easier, and your results stronger. The quiet game in sales. In sales, silence can be your strongest closing tool. This technique is called the quiet game. When used correctly, it builds pressure, shifts control, and makes prospects reveal more than they intended. Let's break down exactly how it works. Step 1. Ask, then stop talking. After you ask a powerful question, Like, what would saving $500 a month do for your budget? You stop. No filler, no nervous chatter, just silence. Most salespeople feel the need to talk, but the quiet space forces the prospect to think and respond. The silence actually makes them uncomfortable, and they'll naturally fill it with valuable information. Step 2. Let the prospect sell themselves. When you stay quiet, prospects often talk themselves into the sale. For example, after you pause, they might say, "Well, yeah, that would definitely help with groceries and bills." That's them connecting the dots. They're convincing themselves without you pushing. Step 3. Control through calmness. Silence also positions you as calm, confident, and in control. If you don't rush to fill space, you show authority. The prospect thinks, this person isn't desperate. They know what they're doing. That increases trust and lowers resistance. Step 4. Use silence. After the close. The most powerful moment to play the quiet game is after you ask for the close. Example, based on what we've reviewed, are you ready to move forward? Then zip it. Do not rescue them with more words. Wait. Most of the time, they'll fill the gap with a yes, or with their real final concern, which you can address directly. Pro tips: count to 3 in your head before speaking again. Smile while you're silent. Your tone will stay warm if you do have to re-engage. Practice with colleagues so it feels natural on real calls. Remember, the best salespeople don't win by talking the most. They win by listening, asking the right questions, and letting silence do the heavy lifting. Master the quiet game, and you'll find prospects opening up, lowering their guard, and closing faster. In this section, we will go over the dialer dispositions and what they mean so you can properly disposition your lead after each and every call. Dialer disposition. Definitions: answer. Machine, reached an answering machine. Callback. Later. No depth. Did not say, not interested. Goes back to circulation. DNC PERM. Permanent do not call request. Honor immediately. Follow-up RT. Wants lower rate with no cash out. Set follow-up for rate/term. Hung up. Prospect hung up before engagement. Loan amount too low. Owes $125,000. Does not meet minimums. Missed Indy transfer. No answer after 1 minute when conferencing Indianapolis, green. Missed Santa Rosa. No answer after 1 minute when conferencing Santa Rosa, green. Natural disaster. Prospect affected by fire/floods/etc. No call state. State not serviced. No cash out. Prospect wants lower rate only. No cash out need. No English/no Spanish. Language barrier outside supported languages. Not enough debt. Unsecured/high interest debt below program thresholds. Not enough equity. LTV too high. Insufficient equity. Not interested. Explicitly states not interested. Not qualified. Does not meet qualifying filters. Not the VA homeowner. Not the veteran borrower on the loan. Paid off home. Not qualified. Free and clear. No mortgage to restructure. Recent refi, less than or equal to 6 months. Refinanced within past 6 months. Renter/non-homeowner, not a homeowner. Spanish speaker, Spanish only. Route per language process. Transferred gold, manu. Successful transfer to gold, manufactured home Q. Transferred, Indy. Successful green transfer to Indianapolis. Transferred, Santa Rosa. Successful green transfer to Santa Rosa. Unavailable. Target party unavailable. Under 6 payments made. Fewer than 6 payments on current loan. VA manufactured. VA manufactured home scenario. Wrong number. Confirmed wrong party/number. I want to congratulate you all for completing the first portion of your training. You all did fantastic and should be ready to take what you have learned today and apply it. In your next training, we will go over a step-by-step video presentation on how to use our dialer and lead qualifier. Until next time, take care and make it a great day.